Well, I really appreciate you having me here today, and for us at Tulane, this is a really exciting time. Over the past few years, I've really gotten to know Willie very well and his staff and his players. I'm just so excited about what our football program's been able to do, and we're just super excited about that. Yes, I'm starting my 26th year. I was 13 when I took over the program, so but we're very excited about the year coming up. Last year. We had a very young team. Most of these players played a good deal of time. Practice, we've had practice 6 days, and the nice thing about it is these kids pick up stuff because they're returners, and there is no substitute for game experience. So I think our kids have really come in with great attitude and ready to tackle this season. Yeah, this is the last year for UConn. Anyone familiar with UConn in women's basketball? I mean, they are amazing. This is their last year in our conference, so this is really our last shot at them. And I think our kids are really, really excited to go up there and play them. And the tournament is in Connecticut. But again, we're returning quite a few of our players from last season. Crystal Freeman was voted most improved player in the league as a sophomore last year, and is returning as a junior. Who was probably one of the top 4 or 5 players in the league. So I think she's a really exciting player to watch. And again, we got a lot of local kids. I was talking to some people earlier just about how many Louisiana kids, how many New Orleans area kids we have on the team. So I think that's going to be a real positive for us. One thing I just want to mention, this weekend is, I think, a special weekend for athletics at Tulane, is because it is our Hall of Fame weekend. I am just so grateful. I've got 2 special things happening this weekend. I have a player being inducted, Gwen Slaughter, who played and graduated in 2001. And I have the first women's team ever inducted. The 96-97 team will be inducted this week. So we're excited about getting them back, showing them what it's all about at Tulane. That most of them have not seen Ullman Stadium. They have not seen Hertz, our practice facility, and not seen the remodel of Fogelman or Devlin. So anyway, that being said, I know it's football season. I'm the biggest football fan ever, so I love it. I'm not wishing it away, but basketball is right around the corner, and I definitely believe that we're going to keep the momentum that our volleyball team and our basketball team has set in the fall, and I think we're really excited about a great season. So I don't know if there's any questions, but if not.
Raise your hand if you have a question.
You think? Yes.
Hey, Coach, on campus, are you seeing that the student body is really kind of getting behind the football team, and do you think that that's going to also spill over to the basketball season, not only for your program, but also for the men's program?
Yes to both, and I think the one thing is there is an excitement. I love having the football stadium on campus. I think that makes a big difference. I think winning makes a difference. I think our football team, our promotion staff is getting involved a lot more on the campus, so that you're seeing that. When you saw the ESPN game at Houston and they all came back, some left and they came back, I thought that was great. But yeah, we were talking earlier, I think that having success in the fall with football helps both men and women's basketball programs. In '98, all of that undefeated season spilled into our season. I think our season ticket sales went up, everything just because of the excitement of the program. So yes, Tulane Athletics doing well, and everything is going to help us. Definitely.
Coach, one of your local people is 6'5". Danae Mims from Warren Easton, who really hasn't played in about 2 years because of injury. How's she doing?
She's doing great. Danae missed her senior year with an ACL injury, and we decided that when she came in, she could have played last year, but just would have been hobbling a little bit, so we gave her that last year. She is so much stronger. If you saw her right now, you wouldn't believe it, just how much stronger and how much better she's moving. She's technically a freshman, so I think she's going to really develop. Again, she didn't have the game experience from the last 2 years, but I think you're going to see a player that throughout the season is going to get better and better. And you really can't teach 6'5", so she's 6'5" and can jump, so we're really excited about her.
Coach, about the state of California passing the NCAA athletes that can earn money, become professional basically. How does that affect women's sports, sports that are not in the state of California? Where do you think this is going? And I'd like the UNO coach to also address that when he gets up at the dais. Thank you.
I don't think any of us know yet, to be really honest with you. I don't think they really know yet as far as the endorsements and things like that. I definitely believe there's going to be some women's programs affected, especially individual players, marquee players coming out of high school. But how it affects nationwide, I think we got to wait and see. You know, I'm a big believer in amateur sports, and you know, I think it's a scary thing, door to open. But I guess we're really going to see how it really picks up and what changes maybe the NCAA and what responses they have to that.
Anyone else?
Okay, I've got to get to practice, but I really want to thank you very much for having me, and who dat?